Hey everybody, I've got a special treat for you today. This is Rich Hanlin with Mortgage Ballers, and I've got Mr. Michael Radcliffe. You might know the name. He's also in charge and the inventor of Rad CRM, one of the top CRMs that our company uses. And I know a lot of other people are starting to use it as it interacts with UWM and Arrive and a lot of these other platforms. One of the most incredible things I've ever seen, but we're going to do a follow-up interview specifically to that as it deserves its own time. But today's interview is what we call the best of the best series. Michael Radcliffe, out of 400 licensed loan originators in 2023 for Xpert Home Lending, ended up number one. This is our number one loan originator. Yeah. But thanks for your time today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on, man. I'm excited.
Well, talk to us, man. You're a 2023 top originator for Xpert Home Lending out of 400. Where did you come from? I can't remember. You weren't with me the whole time, but then you came over.
Yeah. Well, I started technically got my NMLS in 2012, and I came over to Xpert down the road December of 21. So I was retail up until then. Fed into the brainwashing of brokers are bad and brokers are this, no support, and now I argue I have more support than ever. Fastest process, the best. It's like, I wish I'd done this 5 years ago, but everyone learns in different ways. But yeah, that's where I came from. And here in Arizona, I've been here my whole life. And
that's right. You're out of Arizona there. Mm-hmm. Hey, how many states are you licensed in?
Technically just one.
Okay. I know you use our referral program a lot because you do get business. You got people moving all around. How's that worked for you to be able to not have to give up business? Because you're one of those people that do use it. Obviously, if you start doing crazy business, I'm sure you get licensed, but that referral program I think has worked for you a couple times as well.
100%. Done loans in Washington, California, Massachusetts, some odd places.
We have people at Xpert Home Lending that do more than these people who have shows on TV and are much better at what they do. I guess we're just not, I don't have that Kardashian look to me, but it's okay. I help the average blue collar workers. Those are my people. That's how I grew up. I love helping people get into houses. There's nothing like it. I don't care how hard a deal is. When they open that door for the first time, like a first time home buyer. Oh my God.
Money, dude. That
makes my day even now. So I love it.
And I chase that. I think that's what you have to think about. Anyone who's listening to this, you got to think about what brings you that joy. Like, what motivates you? What's your why? You have to find your why. Why is my family? I have a wife and 2 kids, and I do anything for them, and that's what pushes me. I can't just sit here and not do anything because it impacts them just as much as it impacts me. And so I love what you said, Rich. Like, we control our destiny, dude. 110%. Like, we are in such an incredible position. We're so blessed to be in this industry. People always say right now, it's so hard, it's so slow. No, it's not. Yeah, it is more difficult. Sure, it requires more work, right? It's not slow though. There's LOs that are crushing it right now. There's real estate companies that are going crazy with deals and they're super busy and they're hiring. I just came from a team just before this, my biggest real estate team that I work with, because I was meeting a new hire. So like, it's just not slow. You control what you can control, right? So to me, it's like, I can generate as much money as I want to. That's my choice.
Michael, here's a question for you. Do you process your own deals or do you have somebody who does that for you?
Heck no, they process for me.
Okay. So would you, we have this argument all the time. I do know one loan originator, Johnny Delgadillo, that can do he can do double digits all day. I've seen him do 30 plus, and he processes his own deals. He's one of the few that I've ever seen do that. I can't do that. No. But one of the things that I had to get over is I was, I started saying, I don't want to give up that money, but I was stupid in the sense that it's all the money I was giving up by not doing those 2 or 3 extra loans far outweighed. Matter of fact, I got to the point where I was paying my processors more because I wanted higher end processors, but I wanted them to be part of my team. I didn't want someone else to sway them away. But I'm like, just let me go get 2 or 3 more loans. And then, I think the most loans I've ever done in 1 month. Michael, here's a question for you. Do you do loans, meaning do you take whatever walks in your door, or are you very specific in the type of loans that you do?
That has evolved over the years, as well as your processing question. I process many files. I despise it. I can't explain to you how much I hate it. So it has evolved over the years, I used to take everything. When I will tell you, when you're in that, I hate to use the word desperate, but 2019, I left the credit union that I was at. They fed me hundreds of deals, nothing to be impressed about. I just picked a phone up, but I was turning and burning like crazy, right? When I left my Salesforce back. I had done hundreds of deals there over the years. I brought maybe one deal and a couple of realtors who didn't do much. Start from scratch, really. And I was like, I'll take anything. I don't give a crap if it's...
What ideas would you give to somebody right now this second that doesn't know where their next loan's going to come from? What is the strategy?
Gosh.
If I blindfolded you, there we go, here we go. And I put you in a blender and no, I'm going kidding. You know where that came from. If I blindfolded you and I dropped you in any state in the United States outside the one you're in, what is Michael Radcliffe's next move from there to get business?
Man, phenomenal question, because there's so many answers to this.
There is.
Let me start by, this is what I do with some of my LOs. If you're familiar with chess, a chess clock is a unique clock to the game where there's two sides to hit, right? One side starts the other person's clock, and then you just click the other one and there's time starts. I had a coach. First off, I highly encourage anyone to get a coach. Do not be afraid of the money. And I'll share with you right now what I've spent. I don't care about, I'll be very open book on this.
You tell me when you want to do a loan, and even if you don't use me, I will answer your questions.
Yeah.
I just want to do what's ever best for you and your family.
Yeah.
And that has served me well.
It's magic. No, it's magic.
Absolutely.
When I'm on the call, these people, like, it doesn't mean to have like you said, man, you don't have to have a 30-minute phone call.
I agree.
If they want to, great. But truth be told, whether this is right or wrong, I'm being honest here. My pre-approval, the first initial lead call, is usually 5 minutes or less.
I agree. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping, I never know where these conversations are going to go, but when they go in a direction that anybody in this industry could get value out of, I hope that you understood. You should listen to this interview multiple times. It has nothing to do with what I'm saying, but you should hear everything that Michael is saying. He has added probably 10 plus value adds, and I was hoping for one.
Yeah.
Michael, as we close this up, a lot of people are going to hear this, whether they work with Xpert Home Lending or anywhere else. If they have questions for you, if I put your contact information down in the description, is it okay for them to reach out to you if they have questions or want to talk to you? Or
yeah, I love this stuff, and I'm glad you want to say one more thing. Just kind of reemphasize, like, on that, anyone in this industry who is struggling or doubting yourself, you've got to stop, and you have to believe in yourself. I know and truly believe that every loan officer who wants to make it big, they can. You can have incredible success. The beauty of it is it's up to you. Yep.
All right, Michael, I appreciate your time today.
Yeah, man.
And I'll catch up with you on the Rad CRM video.
Thank you, Rich. Appreciate it.
All right, take care.